guys, you know what's crazy?
Honestly, I do.
Crazy.
I mean,
I
my
was
first thought,
crazy
was
once.
going to say you, Presley.
Well, other than me,
Not much.
you can buy. Don't cry. You can buy 6 guinea pigs from PetSmart and start grilling them in the parking lot, and it ain't illegal.
It's not. And
Wow.
You got to be kidding me. There's no way.
I wonder
Think
how
about
there's
it. What
taste.
law is that? What law would stop you from?
Well, it depends. You could be doing other things while you're doing that.
Can you cook?
But
in
what if
parking
that's all
lots?
you're doing?
Well, we have PETA in this country, though. Like,
Who's
PETA?
from Hunger Games?
well,
Not the chips.
I guess what I'm trying to
PETA
say
chips.
is, like,
Oh,
I don't,
the
I know
bread.
they're not, like, a government, like, company or anything.
Oh,
but-
is that like animal rights?
Yeah, it's the
Stuff,
animal rights
yeah.
group. It's
Well,
not a government.
animals
anything.
have rights?
Isn't there, like,
I didn't
pet
think
abuse?
animals had rights.
How old do they have to be before they vote?
The guinea pigs?
Just the animals, their rights.
Oh, I don't know.
Are we doing this in dog years or
No, guinea
No,
pig
but
years.
okay.
horse
So-
years?
If you're saying that, okay, there's just no law that specifically says that you can't grill your guinea pigs in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Does that mean that you could, and this is awful, this is where you really cry. Does that mean that you can go in and buy a dog at PetSmart and do the same thing?
Yeah, but I've actually heard.
No.
I actually heard this like yesterday.
can't.
I heard somewhere dog meat is actually really good, like really tender.
From where? The black market in
The-
some
the internet.
other country?
I can think of some countries that might use that.
Yeah,
I've heard that too. I don't want to think about it.
I don't want to think about it. I would never do it.
No, you probably want to think about
I
it.
wouldn't want to do it. I actually did think about it.
Yeah, Fluffy's
And I decided I don't
Australian
wanna do it.
Shepherd, very lean meat.
You know, Presley,
like-
on my scale, you were, falling as far as my favorite one in the group. And,
Should I just
now
leave?
it's definitely at the bottom.
I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, you should.
Does Zach think
So-
about his ranks for us?
I don't know.
I thought I was the list guy.
Good
Meanwhile,
lord.
Zach has a list.
At the end of every day, he goes home to his whiteboard. He's like, all right, let's just.
He's got tally
rearrange.
marks.
They made me mad. They said something nice.
He got me a sandwich.
A full notebook.
Oh yeah.
What
that's
animal?
on me.
What animal do y'all want to try? Do you want to?
Hey, we were trying to get off that topic, I think. But
I think just you, actually.
You want to try?
Oh,
me?
Squid.
Oh, okay.
I want to try squid.
Okay,
I've had
squid
squid.
is actually really good. Like if you have calamari,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of deep fried and you dip it in sauce, so it just tastes like
Of course,
deep
you've
fried
had
saucy
squid.
goodness.
You're cool.
A lot of people have had
You've
calamari.
been
I've had
places. I've done like no travel.
I say I've had
places.
squid, and Preston's like, "You're so cool." Meanwhile, Zach's like, "I've had squid," and everybody just ignores him.
Oh, exactly.
Zach
Yep.
thinks Presley's moving him up in his ranks.
Yeah.
He's cooler now.
Pretty common to have calamari
Yeah.
places, isn't it?
It is now. The weird thing that I've had that's not as common is octopus, because that is not typically or not always deep fried.
My parents tricked me into having squid.
Oh, they
I-
tricked you.
Yeah, we were at some. I guess
they,
we might have
make
been
it
at
a
the
game?
beach. Huh?
Did they make it a game?
That is hilarious.
Oh,
Squid
thank you.
games.
Thank
Come
you.
on. Come on.
Thank you.
I didn't
Thank
laugh,
you.
but it was
That's
funny.
I didn't even get what you were going for there. So nice.
Yeah.
TV
I
show.
just got that.
I
Squid
think we were at
games.
a seafood restaurant and they got some appetizer. They told me it was something, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds good." And started eating it. That's good. And they're like, "Yeah, that's squid." So,
Wow.
and then I stopped because just the thought of eating a squid made me.
What
grossed
about
out.
alligator?
Oh, I
Oh,
love
I had
alligator.
I don't know
My
if
one
I've had that.
experience was
Oh.
not very good though. It was in Arkansas. I had alligator on a stick, about the most southern thing you can think of. And
Arkansas.
and what's funny, it was in Arkansas. It was alligator on a stick.
Those
It was.
Arkansas swamps.
Not
It was
Louisiana.
Arkansas swamps.
Arkansas.
That's
not
like-
a gator for 60. Okay, a little more than 60.
Louisiana's close.
You know that Asian buffet we go to?
Yeah.
Why do they have frog legs? That's like the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
I love frog
That's good.
legs.
Those actually aren't that bad though. But I was just gonna say, everybody says that alligator tastes like chicken. For mine, it did, but it tasted like rotten chicken. But the weird part is it didn't taste rotten, as in like, oh, the meat went bad. It just tasted like it was kind of supposed to be that. Like you could tell that it was fresh, but still kind of tasted rotten. It was weird. It was a bizarre feeling.
Oh, I love alligator.
That doesn't sound like my
No,
experience with gator.
alligator's good.
I had gator like burnt ends. And those are
Okay, that could be
I haven't
good.
heard of
It,
that.
I mean, it wasn't like as tender as barbecue burnt
I think
ends,
if you
but-
burn the end of any piece of meat, that'll add some good flavor.
yeah.
Burning
Did
is
your-
a little underrated.
Yeah.
Did your brother's sister's husband make that for you?
My brother. Yeah. Oh yes.
Okay, he sounds like someone that would make burnt ends.
I had to
Brothers,
remember what you meant by sister. But yeah.
sisters.
You know, your only sister.
Okay, I got it.
What is it?
What?
Your sister's husband.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
I got that.
So
Speaking of which, I got to go to a Sounds game last night.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Oh.
I want to hear about that.
I'm sorry.
It was like
Local AAA baseball team.
It was, Oh yeah, it was like 20 minutes before I ended my shift yesterday, and my brother-in-law calls me. You know, my sister's husband.
Yeah. Bald.
Bald, and
Beard.
he calls me and he said that apparently someone at Candace's work, my sister, gave her tickets. So I was like, he was like, hey, I have an extra ticket. I'll go. I went. It was fun. We blew them out of the water. I got to see Keston Hira play, which was
Oh,
cool.
nice, yeah.
He's still down there.
Keston Hira is a second baseman for the Milwaukee Brewers. I guess he's hurt or something right
Yeah,
now.
he's
Second and
always,
first baseman, right?
Yeah,
But yeah,
he does
he's hurt,
play
yeah.
first. He does play first sometimes.
And
but
the Sounds are the AAA affiliate for the Milwaukee Brewers.
yeah,
Okay.
it was cool. But almost every time I've been down there to go watch them play, he's there. So it feels like he's always injured. You know.
He's either always injured. Is he just not? It seems like he'd be good enough to be in the MLB. Is he just not good enough?
I
It
mean,
seems like he would be.
so-
Then again, his strikeout rate is like he strikes out 80% of the time. It seems like
His OPS is like 400, and I think his average is like right under 200. His batting average. So I think he's an average player, but he has those like clutch moments. He's
He
like
does.
he reminds me of Javi Baez without all the hype, because like everyone loves Javi, but he can't really like play consistently. That's the way I feel about Keston.
yeah, everyone at home agrees.
I'm gonna name my kid Javier. I decided this
Javier.
yesterday.
Javier
I
Parker.
Yeah.
love that name.
Or-
Javier.
Or first name Javi, middle name Air.
Javi
Air
Parker.
Air Parker, the new
Air
Air Jordan.
Yes.
Oh,
Is that an
you
Air
can start your
Jordan?
shoe deal.
Yes, dude.
It's just Leighton dunking like a block of cheese.
He's at a fondue place.
You're like, wow, that's cool basketball. No, you just can't see it. It's a silhouette of a wheel of cheese.
Yeah.
you just can't see
Gouda.
it.
Smoked Gouda.
Have y'all heard some of the like more outlandish minor league baseball team names?
I
Dude,
just heard
I
one the other
love-
day.
They're the best.
I love my Giants. There are some that are definitely more crazy, but I can't remember if it's AA or AAA. For my San Francisco Giants, it's the Flying Squirrels.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I love that.
There's one that's the Trash Pandas too.
Trash
I can't
Trash
remember
Pandas is a great one. I love that.
That's in Savannah, Georgia, I believe.
Here's one that is the Carolina Disco Turkeys.
That's if I was a disco turkey, I'd never want to get promoted.
Racist.
Oh, here's one.
Disco turkey.
Oh,
turkey.
I just got that.
Yes.
I didn't. That didn't connect. Yes. That didn't
My
connect.
favorite one that I heard recently was the Georgia Yalls.
The
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's-
it's right
it's
here.
right
The
here.
Florence Y'alls.
The
in
Florence
Kentucky.
Also,
Oh,
isn't there?
sorry.
It's not the same as MLB, but
That's actually
Zach,
kinda cool.
didn't you mention some one time to me about how there was in Savannah like a banana ball something?
Savannah
Ban-
Bananas.
Savannah
I
Bananas.
want to go.
So
Yes.
can you explain what that is? Because it's been a while.
Okay, I love this. This is like one of my favorite things ever. Baseball has like this separate game, and it's called Banana Ball, and it's played on the same field, all the same stuff, blah blah blah. But there's a few rules that have been changed. Okay, there are no mound visits. The batter cannot call timeout. Any foul ball that's hit, if a fan catches, it's an
It's
out.
an out. So like you're part of the
Oh,
game.
wow.
So like you're part of the game when you go to
that's
watch.
kinda
The game
cool.
cannot go over 2 hours, even if they've played X amount of innings. But and I think if it goes past 9 innings and it hasn't hit 2 hours, you still play. At any point during an at bat, you can run to first. Just at any point.
At any point.
At
It's
any
just
point,
nonsense.
you
It's
can run to
great.
first.
so
It's a they're not a minor league team for any MLB team. It's a 2 independent professional teams. So
Yeah.
they kind of just made up their own rules.
I kind of love this. So that means
not a
that
bad idea.
you can just come out of the dugout and immediately just start sprinting to first base.
Yeah.
Without ever going to the
you have
batting
to be
spot.
batting,
You
right?
have to walk up to the plate.
but then you
Oh,
can
well,
just
that's a
take
dumb
off.
rule. I just want to take off from the dugout.
Are these the people that dance?
Yes, they're the people that
Okay.
dance
I
on
have-
the field. And
I have
stuff.
seen that.
No, I saw a video the other day. It was like the Bananas were playing some team,
Probably the Bandits.
and maybe I don't know, but
The
I think
Bananas
the
were playing.
Bananas were up by like 1, and there were some people on base in the bottom of the ninth, and this guy hit a foul ball line drive towards the stands, and this guy caught it. And so the Bananas won the game because of that. And
Nice.
they got the guy on the field, and they all, like, celebrated on the mound and
Wow.
stuff with him like he was part of the team.
That's
Yes.
great.
Really cool.
And I think there was a guy that was on the Bananas that got like a 10-day contract or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what people play, too, is because, I mean, yeah, MLB teams might look at that if you're actually performing well.
right?
Yeah.
So is this like the Harlem Globetrot?
That's a
What is
good
it?
way of
Vibe
putting
I
it.
was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I forgot the other situation, but there is a situation. I forgot what you have to do for it to happen, but there is a situation where you're at home plate. Oh, I know what it is. Drop third strikes. So, like, if a catcher drops a third strike, you have to throw the ball to every position player on the field.
What?
Every
Yeah.
position. Wait, including outfield?
Including outfield. All 9 players
Yeah, that's
have
kinda
to
dumb.
touch the ball. And if you can get around the bases before all 9 players touch the ball, then it's a run.
So they're just chucking it around each other?
Yes. Yes.
That seems crazy.
Dude,
Well, that's
So
kinda
what's
exciting,
even the
actually.
most efficient
Oh
way
my
to do
gosh,
that? Like
we
you
gotta
throw
go.
to like first, second, right, center,
I don't know.
left, short, third, home.
I love
Before
when we
they
talk
can
about
run.
baseball.
We've done that a lot.
Actually, we
recently.
have done that a lot recently, which
I'm
makes
just
it
kidding.
more funny for you.
Oh,
I'm
and
just
then
kidding.
when I was at the game the other night, sorry, Presley, they actually
not.
used challenge plays. Like there was a call on the field.
Oh,
and-
for the sounds.
yeah, for the sounds.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that they were doing that. So like there was this guy that got called for a strike, but they challenged it and they looked on the screen. Infrared cameras were tracking the ball and where it crossed the plate. And
Nice.
it was actually ruled a ball. So
Wait, they did that for a strike and a ball?
yes.
Oh, they don't do that for MLB. That's
Well, no,
interesting.
AAA has actually always been a little more advanced or progressive, or whatever word
Progressive
you want to
is
say.
my
I guess that's a way
Because-
to test out things. So
Right.
that
It
MLB
is.
Okay,
Yeah, like
that
for
makes sense.
example, if you went to like the pitch clock, for example, that's a very new
Yeah.
heated topic for nowadays with the MLB. If you went to a AAA game like 3 years ago, there was a pitch clock.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
That was always that's been a thing for AAA for a while.
That's a
So
great
it's cool.
idea.
But yeah, it was crazy. You could look at the jumbotron and see where the pitch crossed the plate, and it was actually a ball. And
Yeah.
the ump had no say.
There's two perspectives on this. You can think, oh wow, AAA is getting more like new and modern technology before the majors, or you could think of it, they're using it as a great way to test it out for the majors.
That's exactly what
so,
they're doing. Yeah.
I mean, sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, it was
I've
a good
always
time.
loved AAA batteries over AA.
Really?
I have.
Wait, what's
What
your
do you use
reasoning
them
for
for?
that?
No way.
Alarm clocks, remote controls.
Alarm clock, Zach.
Um,
Zach's alarm clock broke today. It was one that he got from, I think he
This
stole
thing?
it from the Snow White and the Seven
Yeah.
Drawers museum.
Pretty
or
good
something.
alarm. Pretty
Yeah.
good alarm clock right here.
Also,
It's
it's like
I
a
called him,
$1,000
too.
alarm clock.
You should have called him, and he still he felt like asleep.
I called him, talked, got his coffee order.
Well, no, the thing that made this so funny is that
Zach
yesterday Zach sent a text in our group chat saying, "Hey guys, we really need to start recording at like 9 o'clock." So we're like, okay, so we make sure to get here set up. Presley, were you also come by last night, Leighton?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Me
so
and
the
Presley.
Parker Bros actually came by last night to help set it up to speed up the process. And just all of this. And Zach's 1950s alarm clock
Yeah.
didn't wake him up.
Oh, that thing looked horrible.
So I showed up late today, in case you couldn't tell.
Wow.
He doesn't do this often.
Hey, actually, for
Yeah,
the
he does.
last few months, I've been showing up on time.
That's
is-
true.
that
That
is
is
This
true.
is the first time in a while I really messed up.
Don't
but,
start it back up.
Yeah,
Don't fall back into old habits.
I messed up, but I had to buy that alarm clock because my phone wasn't waking me up anymore, and now I know it needs a new battery. So
What
thanks.
is it, like 25 cents or something?
It was $12 on Amazon.
That's what it is.
But
this
it's
was
like
about
one of those old
1,000.
style things. It's got like the bells on it and it rings.
Yeah.
It's really loud.
You don't wake up. What he said, you don't wake up from your iPhone alarm.
Have you tried
changed the-
changing the alarm sound?
I mean, yeah, but that doesn't work either. It's
Oh, it
just like
doesn't?
the
Oh, wow.
amplitude of it. It's by my
Actually,
bedside.
I've seen you do that.
Yeah, I'll just sleep through
I
it.
think we were over at his house one time. I've seen him sleep through it.
On
Schmidt did
full
everything this
volume.
morning except wake up next to him.
What?
What?
You got
To
his
get him
coffee.
awake,
You called him. You,
Oh yeah. I always give
You could have
Zach
given
a
him
wake
a
up
kiss
call.
good morning.
And
yeah, you did everything but wake up right next to him.
yeah.
Yeah, I messed up. This is why I used to sleep at one of y'all's houses before the podcast, because I didn't trust
Honestly,
being able to wake up.
Let's just get you a blow up mattress.
Sleep here.
You
we
can
got
sleep
your TV
here.
over there.
Yeah, you
No.
have the TV.
You can go
Bathroom
ahead
down
and
the
set
hall.
up mics.
I mean, at this
Hey.
point, my thought process is, why not just get a mattress with a remote control that like blows up, you know, so that way in the morning I'm just awake, you know.
You seen one of those alarm clocks with wheels?
I have one.
You know, I bet you Presley would be down to do this. Yeah, you'd probably have to pay a little bit. Presley could stand in the corner of your room with an assault rifle. And at a certain time, he could just start shooting up the room. I think that'll wake you up.
I think that would wake them up.
I
Okay,
don't know.
so what we're gonna do? We're gonna turn your room into Afghanistan.
Yeah. Get
Or
some nukes.
you can have an Oppenheimer themed room.
Oh my god!
Just put an atomic bomb in there.
You
But
set
Zach
it
will
up.
still be on his Barbie bed.
Yeah.
Since you can sleep through anything, you start the movie, go to sleep, and time it out to when the bomb goes off. That's when you need to wake up.
So you hear your alarm that sounds like a bomb, but you look on the TV and it's just
And you make your TV look like a window, so it looks like that actually just happened outside your house.
Well, I'm really hopeful that so this is a thought I had. I might just use my Alexa to try and like make my bulbs light up in the hurting too.
You know,
and-
you know how you make it say stuff?
yeah.
You should have it
Wake
say
you
something, yeah, like something so like hurtful.
Gosh.
Yeah.
No, I programmed it to say this thing. I ask it,
Censor.
why can't I find a woman? And she says, I don't know. Maybe if you get off your lazy butt and try to find someone, you may. Or something
Yeah.
like that. It's funny.
You just train her.
Zach's like, it's funny.
You just
he
train her
doesn't
to
talk
give-
the rest of the
No.
podcast.
It's funny. Tears roll down his face.
He's like, Presley, do you have one of those pills that I could take? I don't
Oh,
care
so-
what
Yeah.
for.
I got into a fight at work.
Yes.
Yeah.
tell us.
Oh yeah, we want to hear about that because you can actually see some of the.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera will really be able to tell, but it was fun.
I don't know if
remember, kids, we endorse violence.
Yes.
Of all kinds.
We've mentioned assault rifles, Oppenheimer,
we're hitting all the
getting,
algorithms.
getting in fights,
for-
cooking up guinea pigs in a parking lot.
we really
Forgot
we are
about
gonna
that.
hit every Rednecks for
And
you
now
page.
for our special guest, Alex Jones. Can you please come on down?
Turn the freaking frog skin.
Guinea pigs are a delicacy. I don't care what you say.
Okay, so
Pretty good. little raspy.
the tussle,
The tussle,
the get down.
the kerfuffle.
Zach got in a fight.
I don't know if you saw it, but in the chat when you told us you got in a fight, all I said was, "Did you win?"
I did not see that.
Did you win?
Oh, I mean,
I guess we'll
Just
find
tell
out.
the story.
okay. So I was gonna tell the story. So I'm just gonna start off by saying this did not happen on work grounds at all. I wasn't in where the building where I work. I was on break to go eat. Okay, so this was like 11:30 at night, and I was working. When did I send that? Was that Wednesday or Thursday?
I can't remember.
Middle of the week.
It all
Middle of the
repeats
week. It was
together.
I think it was like a Thursday night in downtown Nashville, and I'm working this rooftop, and I go down to the street level to go find where food is, and all the kitchens have closed down. So I'm like, well, I'll just have to go to a food stand, and I get an order from one of my coworkers, and I go to a Gyro truck. Now this Gyro truck is like we call it Drunk Central. It's basically where people go to sober up, and
Is it just off of Broadway?
yeah, just
That
off-
makes sense, yeah.
Just off Broadway. It's actually close to
Trunk Street.
It's like down the street from Assembly Food Hall.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know
Yeah,
exactly where that is.
So, anyways, I was at this Euro truck. Highway robbery, by the way. You want to talk about overpriced food? $20 for a Euro.
Oh my god.
$20. And I looked at the guy and laughed. I
I'd
said,
pay $20 not to eat a euro.
I know. It's a.
What?
You don't like Euros?
Not much.
I don't
Euros
think
are
you've had
good,
good ones.
just-
Dang, I'm so sorry. Anyways,
It's
so
okay.
I
How
look
about
at the
a
guy.
gyro?
I'm in my all black, stage black clothing. I'm like, do you give discounts to people who work downtown? And he looks at me. He doesn't speak much English. He goes, and that's it. That's it. That's it. That's all he says. That's all he says to me. And I was like, well, dang. Forget you, dude. And so I end up having to pay it because I was running out of time on my break. And
Yeah.
I'm sitting there waiting for my food, And this guy at the truck hands me my food, and I'm like, this isn't my food. And he's like, no, it's yours, it's yours, it's yours. I was like, no. And this drunk lady comes up, and she's like, oh, that's mine. I'm like, here you go. It's waiting there for another few minutes. I'm having to tell my work, hey, running late. Finally get my food. I'm like, finally. And I take a French fry and I eat it. And then someone comes by, puts their hand on the plastic container that I'm holding, says, hey, bro, that's my food. And I'm like, no. And I look at him. He's gone. Just gone.
Drunk.
Now, for reference, this is like
Bastard.
a 5'11", 40-year-old man, flip flops, gym shorts kind of guy.
You're not that guy, pal.
Wow.
You're not that
You're
guy.
not that guy.
You're not that.
But you have an image right now, so that's what's important.
And so almost like, did he come from like L.A.? Like, what was he doing?
I don't know. There's tons of people from out of town in Nashville. Let me tell you.
That's very true.
Nashville's the new LA.
That place is going to hell.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
it has. It absolutely has.
Presley.
But it has. And so I'm like, no, this is my food. And I pointed to the guy at the truck, and I said, hey, is this my food? And he said, you. He's pointing at me. And
You.
Just laughs again.
You need to just laugh at him.
No. So I'm sitting there, and this guy has his hand on my food, and he looks at the guy after he says it was my food, and he's like, no, this is my food. And I'm like, dude, I was like, chill out a second. We can figure this out. It's just food. And he's like, I don't care whose food it is. I need this. Throws a punch.
Oh.
Yeah, just bam, like that. And I always thought when it got to this point in like an altercation, I've never really been in that kind of situation before, exactly like this. But I always thought there'd be a fight or flight instinct that would come up, and it didn't. It was more so like it was
What
almost
just happened?
Yeah, it was almost in slow motion. It was like, this is so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
this is happening right now. And so food falls to the ground. Thankfully, the container was closed because I shut it after I ate the French fry. And it drops to the ground. He grazed my neck. He really didn't hit me.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, we exchanged a few, and I had gotten him on
Bullets
the
or
ground
Oh.
and
Where'd you hit him?
face a few times.
So did you tackle him? Take down? Knuckles?
So I did.
Elbows?
I did that thing. This is the only way I can explain it. It's like you grab their neck and then like sweep.
Oh,
their
yeah.
ankle.
Oh, yeah.
That was how I got him on the ground. And
Can you show us what your form was like when you
Here,
punched?
just Presley will be the drunk man. You recreate it.
All right.
If
So-
you don't know how to throw a punch, this is for you.
Zach's an MMA master.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, and Presley, be drunk.
Right?
Yeah, you are. I can see y'all.
So after he threw the punch,
We'll be bystanders.
it was like this. Right?
So he threw the punch like that.
And so, well, no, he was more so like this. I grabbed him right here,
I'll take a
and
euro.
I pulled his leg this way, and he went down. He fell on the ground.
What about when you
He
punched
went
him?
down. That was when I punched him.
Oh.
Oh, after he was on the ground?
Yeah, that was when I started punching. It was when he was on the ground, man.
Nice.
How did you hold your fist?
How do you make a
Did
fist?
you do the old knuckle
No,
thing, or did
I
you
don't
just
like
go?
that.
There you
Yeah.
go. Good job.
Well, anyways, the whole reason I got this on my hand
Like
was
a
because he started turning his head when he was on the ground, and it actually like ripped on his earring. That's what that is. I was like, what
Ripped
the
on
heck?
his earring.
Yeah, he had like one of those diamond earrings.
Oh, stud.
Stud.
I would have punched him too.
You're like,
Just
you
for
see
that.
someone he just has the stud in. He's like, oh,
anyways.
hi, how you doing? Bang.
This is the most violent podcast we've had.
No,
It really is.
Love
it. Except for the one to where we kind of hung you at Christmas. But anyway.
Anyways, there was.
Mad Libs.
Oh.
I was really hoping that after something like that, because believe me, as a man, I've always wanted to
He's a man.
beat someone up.
Who doesn't think about it every
I mean,
day?
who doesn't think about it, right? Every now and then. But there was
Every day.
no glory in it at all. It felt trivial, especially after my dog had passed away. That really puts things in perspective for me in that very moment in ways I can't really explain other than everything else just seemed so minute and trivial after that. Like there was no, oh my gosh, I beat him up or I won. It was like, why? This is so dumb. I'm fighting a drunk toddler in downtown Nashville, and there's just way more important things going on in the world. So, it wasn't fun. I really thought it would be.
What
doing
did
that
you
kind
do
of-
after? What
What's
happened
the
after?
aftermath of this?
So, anyways, I'm on top of him. I'll go ahead and finish the story. I'm on top of him, wailing on him, and he has 3 friends. Okay, all 3 of them
no.
pull me off of him, and one looks at me and he's like, "I am so sorry. We will get him out of here." And the other 2 are tending to him, and he's got like blood on his face, and I think I cut him on his cheekbone from my ring.
Oh,
but-
yeah.
Yeah, it was rough. And the one guy's apologizing to me, and I said, "Look, I work down here," and I'm yelling, of course, but I said, "I work down here. If I see any one of you in these bars," I was like, "You are gone." I was like, "Get him home," because he was. There wasn't even any glory in it either. It wasn't like, "Oh, he's this big jack guy and I beat him up." Like, no,
Yeah.
it was a drunk toddler. Like, what-
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, yeah, there was, like I was saying, there's no glory in it at all. It wasn't fun.
Here on the Awkward Tapes, we do not condone violence
Yeah.
unless
Unless you
someone
have to.
steals your Gyro.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
if it's over
$20
food,
euro at
you're coming
midnight.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
So, anyways, I have blood on me, and I had gotten some on my face too. I wasn't even thinking about it, and I wiped my face from sweat after I got up, and I told them to get out of there, and I had to get back to work, and so I got back in there, and I wasn't even really thinking about it, but I had blood on my face from where I wiped it. There was blood on my knuckles, and I couldn't wipe it off because I was wearing like my work clothes, and so I got in there, and the person that was like the shift lead was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh crap!" And I looked at myself and I said, "Yeah, I'm fine." I was like, "Let me go wash up. I'll explain." And
You
she
should
said,
see the other guy.
And yeah, well, ha.
They went, "Zack, who are you?" He turns around and he's like, "I'm Batman."
He was wearing all black.
You know, I told her, I was like, "Here, just give me 1 second to wash up, and I'll be right back." She said, "Did this happen on company grounds?" I said, "No." She's like, "Okay, so go." I went and washed up. I went back there and told her what had happened, and she was like, "Well, did you kill him?"
Whoa,
It's like, no.
That is.
that
Wow.
really escalated.
That'd be a lot of punches.
Batman doesn't kill people.
Yeah.
He just gets vengeance.
Vengeance.
Listen, lady.
He makes you wish you were dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really don't know how to end that story other than I was really hoping that like I would enjoy the gratification of knowing I won or I beat him up or whatever, but it wasn't fun.
Wasn't fun.
It was trivial. It was minute. There was no
Mundane.
mundane. No,
Bad.
not mundane, but
It was
Well, you
Bad.
never hope that you have to do it.
right, but I mean, someone
You
who
did
throws a
cross it.
punch at you, you can't just let him keep wailing at you. I mean, you're not just gonna
I'm a
stand
special
there.
case.
yeah.
So I mean,
You know what?
good job,
Ow.
I guess. I mean, I wasn't there to analyze, but good job.
I mean, it really
guess.
was nothing. I promise you. He was so gone. It was.
It's amazing how much confidence drunk people have.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can be enormous and jacked, but if you're drunk, there's not a whole lot you can do if you're plastered.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
You're not. You're seeing double. Like you don't even know where the punch is gonna go.
Yeah.
So don't get drunk in downtown Nashville because you might have to do some
Or-
self-defense.
Don't go to downtown now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't go here.
Yeah, I
Go
know that-
anywhere else.
I know that sounds like a long story too, but that whole ordeal probably lasted like 20 seconds. It wasn't long
Yeah.
at all
No.
before his friends got to me. So
Yeah. Nice.
Did you get your food?
I did. I ate
Oh,
it.
Good
thank
job.
God.
That's important.
Yeah.
$20. I'm eating something.
Yeah.
So is the real crime still that guy charging those prices and laughing at you?
Absolutely. I gave them a 1-star review.
He reviews every place
After
he
all
goes
of this,
to.
you're still like, I'm giving you a bad review.
Oh yeah, they got a 1-star.
Was the food bad or just like $20?
Zach
Is
is
that
a
right?
It was
Karen.
okay.
It wasn't worth $20.
It was no. Oh my gosh. I mean, I would have been happy to pay like even 12, 13, maybe $14 for
15
it.
or
but
16.
Maybe even 17 or 18.
17.
Maybe just 20.
Like 14 at the most.
And add a
Yeah.
tip too.
So overpriced. Oh, I didn't tip. There was an option for tip, and I was just like, skip.
And you just
Oh, is
laughed.
it one of those like?
Yeah. But yeah, that was that's my story. It was not fun. I'm here to tell you, kids, it sucks. It really sucked. Yeah.
All our 5-year-olds out there. Don't
All
do
our
it.
drunk toddlers watching.
Well, my nephew watches this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't be an idiot.
Yeah, don't be that person.
It's the
'cause you're
best
not that
advice
guy.
I've ever given.
Don't wear flip flops, cargo shorts, and a stud in your ear when you go to downtown Nashville.
Oh no, it's Jim Shorts.
His accent changed. Again.
Gym shorts.
Jam short.
Jim Shorts.
Sorry, my country's showing. I'll
Let your country hang out.
Okay, imagine this. I'm gonna put you in a scenario real quick. You and a friend or a significant other or whoever, you're at home. You're ready for movie night. Got a bucket of popcorn. Now you just got to pick out what movie you're gonna watch. Now you don't want to spend a bunch of time finding reviews for this, and maybe reviews you feel like you can't trust. So what do? You go to the app we're about to tell you about. You go to Relay. You go to the Relay app, and you can get reviews within like 30 seconds or a minute from just not even movie critics. It's just normal people using the app, reviewing it, and you don't have to worry about, oh, well, Rotten Tomatoes gave this a 12%, so that's got to be a bad movie.
But it's my favorite movie, Schmev.
Well, Rotten Tomatoes is wrong.
Exactly.
Relay is more accurate.
Exactly,
We feel
it is.
like.
Yes. Audience, real people, not the critics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Save movie night with Relay.
Revive movie night.
Relay.
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 Now,
Relay.
it is time for Badly Explained Movies brought to you by Relay.
Relay.
Evan,
Take it away.
Evan's going to take it away.
All right.
Don't take it away.
Oh.
So can I start now? Okay.
Give it.
All right. A blacksmith is in love with a swan and wants to marry it, but this pedophile on a boat also wants to marry this swan and has first dibs.
You said
There's a swan, a blacksmith, and a pedophile. That sounds like a really bad walk into a bar joke.
you said blacksmith. Is this Will Smith?
No.
That would have been.
That would have been.
very
I
well.
didn't even think of that. That would have been funny.
Blacksmith,
Want me to say it again?
swan, and a pedophile
Yes.
on a boat.
Yeah, so a blacksmith is in love with a swan and wants to marry it. But this pedophile on a boat also wants to marry this swan, and he has first dibs.
This is a cartoon Disney movie.
Nope.
Dang.
Are there animals?
No.
Wait, you said it's
These
a
are
movie
people.
or TV show?
It's a movie.
Rated R?
No.
What's it rated?
PG-13.
When
I
did
don't
it-
think it's PG.
When
What's
did it
the
come
name?
out?
There's 20 questions.
What's the
again.
name?
I love
So what
playing
is this
20
movie?
Could I have watched this movie in 2010?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it came out in 1920. So
Oh, okay.
you could have.
Obviously, it came out in 1920.
So you could have seen it.
A blacksmith is in love with a swan.
What do you mean by swan?
Is this a bird?
No.
Is it a play on words?
Swan.
Not.
What would that mean?
Kind of. It's the actual. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll spell swan for you. Swan is spelled SWANN.
So what's someone's last name?
Is she
no,
white?
I don't think. I've
Yes,
seen
she's white. No, you have definitely seen it.
Wow,
Wow.
you've narrowed it down.
I think I've seen
a
it.
it.
white
Is it
woman.
the actor's last name is Swan?
In the show.
In
The
So
show.
or the movie. In the movie.
oh, movie. Okay.
I don't know. I know a Lynn Swan, who's a Hall of Fame wide receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's nice. No, so
Good knowledge.
Thanks.
no, so this is. You were kind of close at first, but you said animated. This is a Disney movie, but it's not animated.
Blacksmith. Swan.
Beauty and the
Swan.
Beast.
Marvel.
No, not Marvel.
Oh.
It's an
It
animated
is
Disney movie.
it's not animated. It was a huge franchise. All of us have definitely heard of it. I'm fairly confident that all of us have seen it. I'd be very surprised if some of us haven't.
Blacksmith.
Very big name actor in it. That's not actually
Got it.
That's not actually mentioned here. You understand now?
Yeah, I get
What?
it.
Yeah.
I still don't get the Swan part, but I got it.
Well, her name is her first name, then Swan.
So, is this movie centered around boats? at
Yeah.
all?
Yeah. Uh huh.
Boats. Boats.
Yeah, just whisper
Water.
more loudly. Yeah.
Buoyancy.
That was a loud whisper, but they didn't hear it.
Yeah, I did.
You did.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Who is Swan?
Yeah, no,
I haven't seen those
Elizabeth.
movies in a while.
Her name
I've
is Elizabeth Swan.
Never seen those movies.
I haven't either.
No, so what it is that so a blacksmith, Orlando Bloom's character, he is in love with Elizabeth Swan and wants to marry her. But then the pedophile on the boat refers to that one captain. The reason why I called him a pedophile is because he was an adult and knew Elizabeth when she was a child. So even though now she's grown up, when he first met her, she was not, which makes it, in my opinion, kind of weird.
Pedophilia.
Yeah.
Amber Heard's ex-husband goes on a trip with. Okay.
Oh yeah, did you hear about that?
There's more to that, right?
Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I know they had a trial.
I know they got
No.
divorced.
Johnny Depp and I forgot
He's
who was
fine.
with him. They were like performing like music in India, but canceled the concert because Johnny Depp was found in his hotel room passed out.
I think he's
Who
fine.
knows what? Yeah, he's probably fine.
I have not heard about that.
Well, he's not. I know I'm not defending Amber Heard because you can't, and I wouldn't want to. But it's not like Johnny Depp is innocent, especially from like certain uses of things.
drugs.
I got a giant dick.
I got a giant dick.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
No.
A rat leaves his lover and his land to report over a place where he does not fit in.
I mean, yeah, I got it.
I mean, well, I think that's too obvious, though.
Is it?
It's not Ratatouille.
It's not Ratatouille, right? No.
Okay,
Okay.
because
I
that
don't
was
think so, yeah.
like
Is
I
it a
thought
rat?
that was just a.
It is not a rat.
So does this have something? So
Kind of.
Is
does
this-
this have to do with like a prison type movie, like a Snitch? That's the rat.
No.
No,
Just a ratty person.
is this animated?
No. Let me give you a little more hint.
what in the?
It's a foreign rat who leaves his lover and
Oh, it's like a
his
spy.
land. It's a what?
He's like a spy, is what you're saying.
No. He goes to report, so he's kind of like a reporter, but he's not. But that's what he goes to.
Oh, Ratatouille.
No.
Ratatouille.
So wait, is
I'm
the
glad I have you stumped.
Ratatouille.
This is a very
Ratatouille.
not. What? If you let your kids watch this, you would be a bad parent. What?
what is? Are you okay over
I'm
there?
just being stupid.
I'm sorry. It was just I looked over at Shmab and he said Ratatouille.
I don't know why that
So
got
can
me.
you say that description
I'll
one more
say it
time?
again. I'll add foreign
Movie?
in there. Movie.
Movie.
Oh man, that got me.
A foreign rat leaves his lover and his land to report over a place where he does not fit in.
So
So-
it's rated R.
It might be not rated. But
Is it
it
a
could
comedy?
Be. Yes.
I
Oh, the
I get
rat.
it.
Oh,
Yay. 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 Yay.
Okay, I get. In my defense, I have not seen the movie. Well, no, I have. I've seen parts of it. But yeah, look at him.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Everyone
the
say
rat.
it.
The rat's name is Bo.
Yes, very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Borat.
Borat.
You know what's funny? I
Good.
actually thought about doing that one.
Really?
I didn't, but I thought about
That
it.
makes more sense why it's a rat.
That's a
get it.
movie.
If we weren't censored, you could
Whoa.
make that terrible. Yeah, that is.
All right, so everybody knows that his next description is going to be Bo Rat 2.
Bo
No,
Rat.
I thought about doing that. I totally thought about doing that.
rat.
But no.
That's funny. Good job.
That was
I
a
watched
great
that
one.
second one like 5 times in a month. I don't know if I can ever watch it again.
I watched that second one maybe a week or two ago. And
They're funny.
They are
but
funny.
Once
It's
and
one
never
of those
again.
I probably need to see spaced out by a couple of years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're intense.
All right, here's mine.
Man.
A tiny town for people with a certain skin disease try to help themselves with a lot of shrooms. If you thought that was tough, they also are constantly scared for their lives because of a man whose nose is bigger than they are.
I got it.
Wait.
I mean, I have an idea of it, but I don't think it's correct.
Let's go behind Presley. His nose is big.
Yeah. Very big nose.
Big nose.
I mean,
Does he have really skinny
I
legs?
wouldn't really focus on that.
I don't
though.
know.
oh, you
That's
wouldn't
not
focus
important.
on the nose.
Not animated?
Yeah, the nose is
Yeah.
not that important, but it's
So
a
it's not
pretty vital
Pinocchio.
character.
I mean, it's animated.
What the
Animal.
more important characters are the skin disease ones.
Yeah.
Is it?
And it's animated, you said.
Yeah,
You're not good at whispering.
like got it wrong. Zach got it
I
right.
got it wrong.
I actually didn't hear that one. What'd you say?
He said Despicable Me.
I said Despicable
Oh, I
Me.
was kind of thinking that.
Oh.
Because of the nose and the skin disease.
Yeah.
Get it?
So a tiny town.
Mushrooms.
These
Tiny town.
these people, every one of these people in this town has a skin disease, and there's a lot of shrooms involved too.
Like, actually? Oh! Wait.
Are you
Yeah,
okay?
I got it. Is it?
I am.
I had some
a little
caffeine.
disturbed.
Got it.
I am. Presley, do you know what this is?
I have no
I
idea.
still have no
I
idea.
know you're the one that edits our podcast, but I gotta see you freeze frame of just.
All right. I did it the last episode. Watch it. It's up.
Oh, I
Where
was-
you sneezed?
You did. I did.
Yeah,
I was-
yeah, and you told me to freeze frame it. I did it for you.
Oh, that's what that was. I'm not gonna lie, that really confused me. I thought it was an editing mistake because all of a sudden it just froze for a second. So I was like, "What?" I now understand.
Let me try to walk. Evan and Presley don't have this yet.
But
Right?
this is something that I definitely know.
Oh, yeah.
Have I definitely seen it?
I think so. This is. It started out as a show, and then they made a couple movies off of
Okay.
it, like later on,
Okay.
1 or 2 movies.
This would be a show that our parents probably watched as kids.
Absolutely.
There-
That's the reason
okay.
I started watching it.
Can I give a kind of a big hint, sort of? There's a papa.
It's their
Oh.
leader.
Okay. This is something that I haven't seen, but I now know what it is.
Papa.
There's a papa.
Mushrooms.
They don't actually have a skin disease.
They
Disease.
live in the
They
mushroom.
live in mushrooms.
So what Shmev is doing is
They're
judging
tiny.
people based off their skin color.
Yes.
Yes.
The
We condone that on the awkward tapes.
the Smurfs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Smurfs, yeah.
Look at
What's
that
the
thing.
Smurf song?
There's a Smurf song?
I don't know.
I forgot.
What's the
been
Smurf
so
song?
long.
I don't know.
don't
We
know.
can't play it.
No.
Yeah, true, we can't. And if you know it, don't hum it, because that actually has gotten some people copyright striked.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, if you hum,
the
I mean,
dumbest
not
thing.
specifically the Smurf song, but humming certain songs, people have hummed it to then gotten copyright strikes.
Just the Smurf song.
it's only the Smurf song.
Presley.
All right, Presley.
TP.
All right.
Give us your movie, your
All
TV
right.
show, or hopefully not Broadway musical.
Broadway music. This is a TV show,
Okay.
so don't ask me again.
Well, now we got to.
People who somehow seem not to procreate with each other can somehow practically build everything except a motor to change their situation in isolation.
Walking Dead.
Isolation.
No.
Wait a minute, but they can't seem to procreate with each other?
They
Does that
somehow
mean
seem not to.
reproduce?
They somehow seem not to. So is it animated?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. So does that mean that it's either all men or all women?
No.
No. Oh.
They're on birth control?
Stop looking for practical answers.
Well, I mean,
They're infertile?
I haven't asked.
People
like-
only adopt?
It's like
Yeah.
sci-fi.
Wow, I didn't think this was this good. I'm surprised you haven't gotten it.
I think it's
Do they live on an island?
Yeah.
Because that's why they can't build a motor. 'Cause
I got it.
Wait, a
Island.
TV show on an
island.
island? I can
Say
only
it
think of one TV show on an island.
One more time.
People,
Live action?
it's not animated if that's what you mean.
Yeah, wait, what do you mean by live action? Now I'm confused.
do you mean?
Live action just means not animated.
Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah.
Oh,
I
well,
didn't
yeah.
know that's what that meant.
People who somehow seem not to procreate with each other can somehow practically build everything except for a motor to change their situation in
got it.
isolation.
I 100% got it.
There's like 3 different things this could be.
There's only there's only two
No. He
What
doesn't
do you
have
think
it.
it
What
was?
did you say?
I said Lost.
Oh, then I know.
I
it.
was thinking of the other show that has to do with night, because this is kind of reality TV-ish.
No.
No.
Oh, it's not
Oh yeah, I was
Survivor.
thinking Too Hot to Handle or whatever.
What?
That's
I was
You
not
might be the.
No, not
We're
that
all
one.
very
It's
confused.
a
I got
stupid
it.
show
Wow.
where like you're on an island
I've
and
seen
you
that.
like don't procreate, as you put it, with each other, and you win
Oh,
money.
that's the whole purpose of the show, right?
Yeah.
Which is really
They get
reality show?
a bunch
No.
of attractive people.
What
and
the heck is this? One more time, please.
One
I'm
more
sorry.
Are
time.
you sure that we've all seen this?
You all
Is
know
it-
of it, and I'm pretty sure you've seen it.
Is that in the title?
What?
Procreate.
Procreate?
What?
No,
Yeah.
the island.
Oh,
then I have it. I mean,
People who somehow seem not to procreate with each other can somehow practically build everything except for a motor to change their situation in isolation.
I don't know.
they literally can do anything but get out of their.
Except change their situation.
Island.
They build stuff. Island. Something. Island.
Well,
Island
Apostrophe S. Island.
Do you like that?
Someone so's island.
Whose island
Gilligan's
is it?
Island.
Oh.
Greg's?
Craig's Island?
Craig.
Gilligan's Island.
Oh,
No, Gilligan's. Okay, I have
You like
maybe seen an episode.
I
I
haven't.
forgot
Oh,
that that show
I
existed.
definitely heard
Sorry,
of it.
parents.
Okay.
I haven't heard it. I mean, I haven't seen it.
My
It
mom
is
and my
considered a
brother
cla-
used to
it is
watch it.
considered a classic. To be
Yes.
fair,
you
just
go.
I don't really know of it.
I thought that description, because that was pretty original. Like, I came up with that.
Who's Gilligan?
It's a guy on the show.
I always pictured Gilligan as a woman.
Zach?
Interesting.
Why are you kissing your mic?
Here we go.
Zach actually created one of these last night and won't have to come up with all of them on the spot.
Not the other one.
Yeah, not the other
This
one,
one.
but just one of them.
All right, you ready? Happiness is circumstantial, but joy is a way of life. Sorry, let me say that again.
Is it a poll?
One more time. Yeah. Happiness.
what?
Happiness is circumstantial, but joy is a way of life. The best mentor the world has ever seen embarks on a journey overseas.
This this is magical. What is this? This is a different take.
That was deep. I feel like I was like hearing my English teacher like really dissect a book.
Yeah. No, it was. What?
I don't know.
The way I laughed.
That reminded me of the food truck guy.
Oh, the food.
Say it again.
I'm very confused.
I may have to give more. Happiness is circumstantial, but joy is a way of life. The best mentor the world has ever seen embarks on a journey overseas.
Best mentor is that like kind of like people actually think that like he's the actor or
Oh no, this is more so the show.
The character.
The
You
character's
can
a
say
mentor.
He's like I guess a teacher or coach.
A
you know?
coach?
Yeah.
He is a coach?
Oh, you literally just told me that you just watched this. I have it.
Well, give it away.
They didn't hear that.
Oh.
Does he?
Okay,
he
wait. Say it
fight?
one- even though I have it, I want to hear you say it one more time.
Yeah.
so that way
Happiness is circumstantial, but joy is a way of life. The best mentor the world has ever seen embarks on a journey overseas.
That's actually a really good description. Good
Thank
job.
you.
I like
you.
that.
This is a very recent show.
It is.
Oh.
The reason why I did that little anecdotal like message on the first sentence was because this show like makes me happier when I watch it. Like it makes me want to choose joy.
how many seasons?
I think 3. Yeah,
3.
3.
So this is Bob Ross's TV?
No.
Okay. So a different kind of joy in your life.
Yeah, like
And
this
it's recent.
The main character of this show like shows what it means to choose joy every day. And
Got it.
He's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I've only seen the first
yes.
2 seasons,
Yeah.
but at least that first season. That first season was phenomenal.
Oh, it's
Is it
so
a
good.
sports thing?
It actually is.
It
It's a
is.
sports thing.
I mean, I wouldn't. Well, no, I guess that's
call it a
important. to-
sports thing. This is
It
one of
doesn't
those
really-
shows that's like
It has
about
sports, but
sports,
it
but
doesn't
it
You've
never
focus
seen
on
this,
it.
Presley?
You have.
I love this show.
It's actually I need to watch season 3. Zach, is season 3 any good?
I stopped
I love season 3.
Okay.
halfway through season 2.
what are y'all talking?
Guess what?
No.
This is the craziest part.
Who do you have to thank for a job?
His dad is in this.
What?
No.
Oh.
What's his dad's name?
Oh,
Jerry Seinfeld. So it's
His
guys,
dad's
getting
real name.
Monsters
well,
Inc.
Ted. Yeah, we can say it's Ted.
That's a
Ted
hint.
Talk.
Ted.
Ted.
What's a cowboy do?
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
Oh, there it is.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Let's just walk you right up to it.
Hold your hand, honey.
Hold it, baby.
That wrinkle.
Zach, that was a really good one. I liked that one.
Bothering me.
Huh.
The wrinkle.
That was not at all the direction I was thinking.
There's a bunch of wrinkles
Like
in this
at
Or
all.
are you thinking more southeast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe northwest.
Mediterranean.
Maybe north south.
Alrighty.
thing. Anyway,
In the north,
Hey,
south.
Evan.
All right, here's a movie. Like Presley said, I'll say that once. Movie. I just said it twice. All right. A man known as Seven plays cards with a banker in order to stop terrorism. He ends up getting hit in the avocados multiple times.
Yep.
Avocados
Got it.
mean.
Testicles.
This one's a pretty straightforward one.
I like that.
Genitalia.
I'm surprised I didn't get it immediately.
I'm kind of surprised too.
can I get it again?
007.
All right, so it is a man known as Seven plays cards with a banker in order to stop terrorism. He ends up getting hit in the avocados multiple times.
Avocados
hit in
was
the-
good.
Oh, ow, that hurt.
That's a
does that?
reference because of the.
Oh,
what was it, the
ouch.
scenes?
That's a reference because
Trying
of
to
the what?
visualize
He
it.
gets
He's
kicked.
doing
It's
something.
nuts.
It's not kicked.
I can do
it's-
more than help you
Do you
visualize.
remember that scene? No, there's a whole scene about that.
I never watched that one. Are you talking about the old one from like 2007?
It's like 2006, 2007, somewhere in there.
Listen to me. I don't know.
This is what I will say. I didn't acknowledge
He's
it
gonna
because I was
say
in the
it.
middle of saying something to Zach. But Shmev, you actually were exactly right when
Yeah.
you said something. Yeah. I guess you just know. You said that you know it.
Just one of the things you said.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Okay.
He gave the biggest hint you could possibly give in there.
I kind of
Seven?
did. Yeah.
7.
The girl from Stranger Things?
Oh,
You
that's a
looked at me.
lot.
You looked at me
7-Eleven.
strange when I
That's
said
a gas
something.
station.
First thing I said right after he said it.
It was. Shmev was like, "Wait, does that mean this?" And then that's exactly
So,
what it meant.
007.
Yeah.
007.
Do you guys know
That's
which
a
one
movie?
or the name of it?
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't know which one.
Did not know
Leighton.
that. I haven't seen a lot of movies.
This is a movie?
I like blueberries.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So who wants to say it?
It's James Bond 007.
Yeah, but what's the title of it?
Oh,
Grand
I thought
something.
Casino Royale.
Casino
I
Royale.
thought
Is
the
that the
movie was
newest?
called 007.
No, the movie's called it's called James Bond Casino Royale.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, just it was funny when you were like,
James John.
"Is that a movie?" I'm like, "Yes, James Bond."
Oh,
There are
no,
movies
I've
for
heard that. I just didn't know that was his nickname.
Yes, but no. And then Zach, the scene about the avocados. There's actually a whole like kind of torture scene to where the bad guy he has like a sack of something, and James Bond is like stripped naked to a chair, and he actually keeps hitting him there over and over again. That's an actual scene in the movie.
I may not watch this movie.
It is
Meanwhile, Presley looks
very, very weird, and yeah. Well, I'm glad
Well,
I'm
Mom,
entertaining for you guys.
You're like,
Oh my god! Layton, give me your phone.
Wow.
whoa. Whoa.
All right, I'm ready.
Ready?
All right, I'm glad
Zach,
that
your
I could
phone.
keep you guys entertained.
Zach, your phone fell.
We were
by the
just doing that because Zach was. All right, here we
That's
go.
fine. Yeah.
A fat guy
Oh.
plans on losing so his kids can blow into metal, but a thief forces him to win. Oh, and Joe Rogan's in this movie.
way. Actually,
Oh, I don't know of
Actually,
any movie
can I
that
get
has
that?
even like a reference to him.
One more time.
Presley should know this. We saw it when we were younger. A fat guy plans on losing so his kids can blow into metal, but a thief forces him to win.
What?
Does this have? Well, no, never mind. I don't want to say it because then that'd give it away.
Yeah, it was.
pre-bald Rogan.
I think so.
Fear Factor cameo.
Not that early, but I think he. I don't know if he was fully bald at this point. I can't remember. He's only in one scene. I'm just
still
saying that
bald?
because
Is
I'm a
this
fan.
like a sports
Does this
boxing
star him?
movie?
Not him.
Oh, it's not Jack.
Does-
I was
it's
thinking
not
with
Jack
Jack
Black.
Black's
Does
like
this
School of Rock or
movie
whatever it
have
was.
Is Zack in this movie?
As what parts?
Yeah, well, we said Zack was this character.
Who? Anthony Fantano?
Oh,
No.
Kevin James.
Kevin James.
Oh.
Is it Mall Cop?
Is it that?
No.
It's not Paul Blart.
No.
Is it the one?
It's a different movie. He has to fight.
comedy.
There
Does
you
it have
go.
to do with
I-
animals?
No, not
I
anymore.
have
cannot
no idea
remember
what's-
the movie, but he does have to fight.
What's it called? I went to see this in theaters.
Did you really?
Wow.
Yes.
Theaters.
What is it
That
called?
feels good.
Oh, Grown Ups?
No.
Oh.
Grown
Another
Ups
movie.
2.
What is it called?
You got it.
They have a literal song for it.
It's
Yeah. What do you call it? Bang.
You gotta put a face
What's
to it.
called? Oh,
Dun, 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 dun,
I got it.
Here comes the boom.
Yeah.
What is it?
Here comes the boom. Here
Yeah.
comes the boom.
Oh, I
Yes.
haven't seen that.
With Kevin James
I don't know.
and apparently
Oh.
Joe Rogan.
He's in it
Oh.
for
It was
like
very
one
good.
scene. Here comes the boom.
Gosh, I got so excited.
Yes, you did. I
I
liked
haven't
it.
thought about that movie in so long.
I
was
like
good.
that movie.
It's a good movie.
Golly.
Inspirational.
It's Here
It
Comes the
is.
Boom.
Zack's in it.
It's Here Comes the
The
Boom.
Boom.
By
Are you ready?
Where?
Yeah.
This is my badly explained movie.
Okay.
So,
All right.
this is the most realistic movie you can ever find. It's about a man and his best friend and how they spend their time together until the man's best friend ends up dying in a very common way.
Was he shot?
No.
Poisoned?
No.
Old age?
Old age or heart attack was the first. Yeah, those were the first two things that come out. Meanwhile,
I
Layton's
think
like,
a little
he
more
was
violent.
poisoned.
Shot? Did he get hit by a poison dart?
Assassinated.
It's very common nowadays.
Very common to be assassinated.
Okay, so there are two friends, and they grow up and spend their time together until one dies of old age.
That is literally the movie. It's just
Oh, I got
so,
it.
it's normal. Completely normal.
I don't.
There's not any like plot twists. There's not any just complete drama. It's
I haven't seen it.
I don't know. Zach knows because Zach's on
But-
fire.
I'm going to need to know.
the end of this movie is known for making people cry.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
I got it. Yeah, I absolutely got it.
I'm going to need to know who the actor is to even have a chance into this.
Oh, I can't do that.
Nope.
Yeah, you can.
Once you
We talked about him earlier, though, didn't we?
I don't think so.
Wait, is this not The Notebook?
No.
No.
Oh.
I thought that, but that has a lot of drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
lot
Notebook
of
has.
twists.
Yeah.
That's
One
a
more
good one.
time.
I'm thinking
Also,
that
so
one.
Robert
these
De
are-
Niro.
Also, are these like? Is this a couple or just like two guys that?
It's
grow
not
up
a
together?
couple.
It's not a
No.
couple.
Two
Okay.
Morgan
friends?
Freeman.
Two friends.
It has.
This
has
is the
Morgan
most
Freeman?
realistic movie you can ever find. It's about a man and his best friend. And how they
dog.
spend their time together until the man's best friend dies in a very common way.
Death.
Friends?
He dies.
The man's best friend dies.
So a dog.
Best friend.
Oh,
Marley
I know
and
the
Me?
Marley and Me.
Marley and Me. Yeah.
I was not gonna
That
guess
movie
that.
made
but
me
okay.
cry.
Yeah, see?
Marley and
It's it's just normal.
Wow.
Okay.
There's like
Wow.
not a lot that goes on in that until the
Wow.
dog dies.
I think
Wow.
that's like the beauty of it, though. You know, it shows the simplicity.
It's
of
not a
normal
bad
life.
movie. It's okay.
Oh no, I hate it. I
Well,
watched
because
it
the
once
dog
when I was like
dies.
10, and I'll never
Yeah.
watch it again.
It's
Oh,
not
you
bad.
hated
It's got
Anchorman.
Owen Wilson in it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. It was almost like I did this bit 30 seconds ago. Wow. Wow.
I don't think I've seen this.
Have you heard
I've
of
seen
it?
it once. It's
I've-
been a while.
I
I
think
thought you
I've
were.
heard of this, though.
Thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say Old Yeller or something, which I also haven't seen.
I can definitely see Zach crying in this movie.
Anyone
Yeah.
where there's a dog in there,
yeah, this looks sad.
Anchorman.
Yeah.
That
Kicks the dog off a bridge.
wildest thing I've ever seen. In
But
a
then the
movie.
dog came back. He didn't die.
Yeah.
How?
Because it's
How?
Anchorman.
Because it's.
Yeah.
The dog ended up fighting a bear in that movie.
I remember the first time I was watching that with all you guys, and I said, "Does the dog die?" And Shmev looked at me and said, "No." And then, literally
true.
10 seconds later, they drop kick the dog off a bridge.
But he didn't die.
a bridge.
He didn't die.
Schmev didn't lie.
That's one of my favorite scenes in any movie
I
ever.
love that movie.
If it was a guinea pig,
I was just going to say it's going to land in the PetSmart parking lot. So I was just going to say that.
All right, Presley.
My
Nice.
turn. You ready?
Second one off the internet.
The first was original.
That's surprising.
this one isn't though.
This
Listen,
one's
I know
not.
I write all mine on the spot, but at least they're original.
At least I was here on time.
Got him.
A pair of brothers with a classic car fight the paranormal on a 15-year road trip instead of pursuing a career in modeling.
Fast
Presley,
and
got it.
Furious. Is it?
No.
Okay.
I was
guess.
going to say,
Thanks.
I did not
Kinda
listen
gave it
to
away.
any of that because of the noise you made at the beginning. So I need you to literally repeat all of that.
I've got it.
Well, no.
Just go ahead and say it again, please, and thank you.
A pair of brothers with a classic car fight the paranormal on a 15-year road trip instead of pursuing a career in modeling.
So they're hot.
Oh,
This
wait.
is
A lot of people, yeah,
this
they
is my
make a big
girlfriend's
deal out of that.
favorite show.
Does this also have... Wait, show?
That's
yeah.
a show.
Oh, wait.
I've done
Super
this one
long
before.
running show.
Oh,
It's been going for years.
Super long.
Super long.
Super long.
Don't say man.
Super.
Some would say the
No, I
actors
get that
are
it's
natural.
super something. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
And I still have never even seen a
I've
single
never seen it.
episode of the show.
supernatural, guys.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
supernatural.
I got that now. I've never seen a single episode.
Neither have I.
I've seen
Not gonna lie,
some
I
of
don't
the
care
first
to.
season.
I haven't seen anything.
It got pretty repetitive.
I
Actually.
went to watch the first episode a few months ago, and I couldn't even finish.
I'm not gonna lie, my first thought was just because of the modeling thing, so I didn't even think of like the car. My first thought was, what's the movie to where Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson are like models?
Oh,
yeah.
What's the name of that movie?
Zoolander.
Zoolander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first thing that I thought of for some
Who
reason.
are the actors in it?
Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller.
No, and
Oh, I don't even
and
know.
super. Okay.
They're known for Supernatural.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all they're known for. Actually, in real life, they seem really cool.
Good job.
Good job, Presley. Knocked over some water.
Thanks.
And you interrupted me.
Oh, wow.
But at least you were on.
But at least I
He's
wasn't
on,
like,
he's on the bottom of the list today.
They're on the bottom of each other's
All right.
lists.
So this is a show. The only person that can judge me is an old white lady.
That's it.
What?
Presley.
That's it.
That could be so many different shows.
all right, that puts me up on the
It's
list. A
technically-
little
That
bit.
puts me up on the list.
Say it again, because I just was.
The only person that can judge me.
Oh,
Is an old white
I got it.
Got it.
Never mind.
Is it
Got
an
it.
But
old
when you
white lady?
emphasize it like that, yeah.
Old white lady.
How many judges do you know?
Yeah, got it.
Oh, let's see here.
There's Dr. Phil.
I know
Yeah, it's along the lines of those types
There's
of
God.
shows.
spelling bee judges.
You just compared Dr. Phil to God.
No,
Old white
he
lady.
does judge you though. Dr.
She
Phil, he
is
doesn't provide any
ruthless.
solutions.
Reality
Dr.
TV.
Phil's the most infuriating TV show.
Is he even a doctor?
If you get a
He is.
speeding ticket, where might you have to go?
I'd probably go. I'd get something to eat after.
Yeah. Maybe court.
Do you know what it is, or you're just drawing this
Of
out?
course he
know
knows
what
what
it
it is.
Okay.
That's been super clear from the minute that you
Judge
started doing this.
Judy.
Oh, Judy.
I'm just kidding.
I thought it was Judge.
Michael.
Carmichael.
Yeah.
Judge Josh.
Alrighty. So,
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got more?
oh, I have one. I always do three.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Do it,
I
Evan.
have one
All
more.
right.
Sorry.
Slap us in the face with it.
Okay. Okay. So, a kid moves from the Northeast to LA. His uncle helps him adjust to this new, somewhat violent way of life by
Got it.
doing yard work and cleaning his car.
Got it.
Got it.
Do you, though?
Yeah. I think
Nah,
I
maybe
do.
not. Maybe you're trying to throw me off.
Throw him a curveball.
If it's not this, it literally could be.
Is this an older movie?
Throw a cutter in there.
Oh, it's a movie.
It is a little bit of an older movie, yeah. I made it sound like that just
Fresh
because
Prince.
it kind
Sounded like Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
I purposely made it like that at first because I realized that they actually had a few more similarities in describing than I thought. But yeah, it's not the Fresh Prince. But yeah.
Northeast is up
Oh.
here to California.
Yeah, but
I have
a
a-
kid moves from the Northeast to
Whoa.
LA. His uncle helps him adjust to this new, somewhat violent way of life by doing yard work and cleaning his car.
I got it.
Can I give a really good hint?
Yes,
Sure.
please, Presley.
This actually works out perfectly. In the remake of this movie, there is a blacksmith.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
That's crazy.
It is. See, look, there's
Except-
lots of similarities.
They didn't. Did they move? Was it LA?
Yeah, it was to LA.
Oh, okay.
Karate Kid.
Karate Kid. Watch out.
You mean Cobra Kai?
Cobra Kai.
Very nice.
No, not Cobra Kai.
hate those
Karate Kid.
kids.
Those are good movies.
And then they're like, "Oh, you mean the
Oh.
one with Will Smith?" No.
You mean the
Jaden
guy, Jaden Smith? You mean the guy from Fortnite?
Yeah.
Wait, is Karate Kid in Fortnite?
I don't know.
You
Probably.
are like
Probably.
even below his bottom tier of his list now.
I'm gonna see how far down on that list I can go.
Zach will put like the Chipotle employee he ran into the other day, like above Presley, on the
Chipotle
list.
employee?
Which one are you talking about?
I'm
Yeah,
just
he
saying
gets
something
Just
random
kidding.
because
Okay.
I'm kidding. I thought
Because
you
you're
were
saying
talking about
you've
a
seen
story
Hello.
I told. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No. I was like,
okay, cool.
It was
It didn't happen.
a joke.
I think that's going to do it for today's episode. And just like about every episode, I've got to pee.
Yeah.
Leighton, do you want your alone time today?
Sure.
Oh, yeah,
What am I going to talk about?
Yeah.
Alone time with Leighton. Let's
I've
go.
had it.
Guys.
Rusty's had it. We'll do it for everyone.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
I think I know what I'm going to talk about.
You gonna do the outro too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate it. We're all gonna go pee, and Leighton's gonna have his
you.
alone time with you. So enjoy.
All right.
Don't mess this up.
Okay. I'll try.
We love you.
Oh, well, I'll wait for them to leave, but there's something that's been heavy on my heart recently, and I am very excited. Daniel Ricciardo is back. I know what you're thinking. Who on earth is that, you might ask? Only my favorite F1 driver. If you don't know what F1 is, you should watch F1. Some of the old farts from America are going to say, well, that's just like NASCAR. No, this is not NASCAR. They don't just drive in circles. They actually drive in swerves and have to brake. And they do a lot of overtaking. And it's exciting. Anyway, my favorite, the honey badger, if you will, biggest smile on the grid, is back. And I'm excited. That's I think that's all I got to say. Oh, I got a job. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I got to do the outro. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Relay, for everything that you've ever done for us. And keep watching. Thank you guys for joining us for a session of awkwardness. I hope this outro was awkward enough for you. And eat more protein.